Why just don't put you the point limit up? Oh my. Okay. So, we are starting again. It is the 1ZZ Cup Grand Final. Players have already played 2 rounds beforehand. We used to be 40 players. But from those 40 players in the first round, 20 of them were advancing into the next round. And then 8 of those in the second round are now in the Grand Final. So this is the Grand Final between the 8 players here who have made it. It's Astronaut, Dog, Wosile, Rager, Thrasher, Granadi, Elcon, and Vava, who have advanced all 2 rounds and are now looking strong, or looking forward to clock in the prize money to their pocket, because you have a prize money of 30 euro for the first place and 20 euro for the second place. We play, of course, cup mode on 6 tracks in total. I think each track is 3 rounds. Point repetition is 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So not 7 points. It is 6 points for the third place. 6 points for the third place. And we are starting. Let's follow Granadia for that first round, who is muted on TeamSpeak and is listening to my cast. He's right now off to a little bit more of a conservative start. Finds himself 0.1 behind, but gets a good downhill and is now up to second place. Elcon, who I've not seen in the first couple of rounds, with a good backside trajectory. Granadi decides to not go for the backside. Maybe it's a bit hard to do with wheel, but he's now on a good start. Wosai with a bit mistake here, so Granadi will capitalize from that. And Granadi with a lot of speed. It's Rager actually failing it. Granadi in first? What is happening? Granadi granting himself the first place because everyone has made the mistake in the end. And the Marius 5 save is just the thing that describes it the best. Elcon drops from first place to last, to third place, I mean. And Dog only grants himself 1 point. Wow. So Granadi is, of course, the winner here. Not making the bug slide, just playing safe and granting himself the first 10-pointer. Wow, so that was interesting. Hello, Effect, man. Now, Wosile is the player I'm spectating right now. Elcon jumps super far diagonal and is touching. Didn't lose too much, but he is further behind. So, Thrasher right now off to a good start. Wosile jumps super risky, and the risk actually pays off, but he has airtime, and Wosile is dead again. So it will be actually Astronaut right now in first place. Oh, Rager with a mistake. Who will take that first? Is it Vava or Astronaut? It's Astronaut with a better landing. Vava in second. Granadi in third. Then Dog, Thrasher in 3 and 4 and 5. Wosile after that respawn in 6th place. Elcon is able to finish, if I see that one correctly. Wait, what is he doing? He had plenty of time to work with. So Elcon not finishing. And Rager in 7th place. Alright, next round number 3 on Von Turning, the 1ZZ Cup map of 2020, of course. Astronaut off to a good start again. Inside line, didn't jump too much. Diagonal aligns his car. Good look at this speed from Astronaut. He is 0.1 of a second ahead already. What a performance from the Dutchman. This is looking really good for him. Good landing here as well. So let's follow someone who's a little bit further behind. Or actually, everyone has made a mistake. So it's Rager behind Astronaut. Dog and Thrasher are battling out. Who's granting himself that second place? Thrasher getting the nose bug and is not able to finish. Why are you steering, Thrasher? Why are you steering and braking? Why are you doing that? Oh, man. Oh, man. So, why was he steering? I was not getting that. But it is now. Look at the standing. It's Astronaut in first. Granadi in second. Then we have Wava in third. And Dog in 4th place. Thrasher, Rager, and Wosile have all 10 points. And then we have Elcon only with 7 points after not finishing the second round. Actually, we have the 4th round coming up. So we have a little bit more rounds. Astronaut again with a good start. Look at this. Thrasher didn't get the best bug side here this time around, but he gives us a good overview over the pack. It's Rager, Wosile, and Dog in 2 and 3, 4, 3, 2, and 4. But who will take the victory? It is actually Astronaut who will win it. Dog in second, Wosile in third, Granadi in 4th place, and then we have Thrasher not making a nose bug this time. So we finished, and Vava gets overtaken by Elcon and Rhaegar in the ending section, so only grants himself 1 point. So Astronaut, 35 points for him, already a lead of 9 points for him, so really good. But also nice to see that 2 German players by the name of Granadi and Dog are in the top 3. Vava with 20 points, also a good performance, but didn't really see too much from his side. The T-Sun player, of course, good, nice skin. The Veloce skin, but I think he has only this skin because I've set this one to random. Good start for him though. Look at this. Rhaegar and Vava in first. Let's see what Astronaut can pull off here in this Buckside. Good Buckside approach for him. Godlike approach. Look at that. So Astronaut yet again in first place. Then we have Vava behind him. And then Elcon and Dog ahead of. And then Wolfstyle ahead of him. But Astronaut with a very good ending. Vava, oh, barely able to even get that finish. So Vava drops down to that 4th place. So great ending there for Granadi, who actually went up to 2nd place. I didn't really capture that, but great effort for him. So the 1st and 2nd place will eventually grant themselves 1st and 2nd place and will extend their leads towards the other players. Looking really good for them. As we go on to the next track, which is Bastique Simple with a flip in the ending. I've seen this map already. And this is a really interesting map, because it's rather short, as you can see, 24 seconds. And now, yeah, Granadi is saying it already, Mario's 5 risk, because you need to flip in the end in order to grant yourself some points. So let's see, what are the players doing? You have a ramp cut there, and then you have a like a wall bang with a freewheeling afterwards. So let's see who gets this one with the best. Vava does it really good, as well as Astronaut, but Astronaut just to be on another level. Granadi also in the mix in the warm-up. Oh, but interesting approaches here. Astronaut with a mistake. So let's see who's surviving that flip. Vava not making it. Vava dead. So I'm not sure in this scenario, if I play against 7 players, would I risk it or not? I think I would not risk it. Because this flip, you have so less room, you have not a lot of room to work with. So I think I would not risk it. But yeah, let's go into the first round here. Elcon with the first mistake. Vava in first. Dog a little bit further behind in 5th place. But oh, he gives us a good over, but he makes a mistake. So let's go with Rhaegar here, who's right now only with 16 points in 7th place. Oh, let's see here what is happening. Who's gonna get that flip? It's everyone getting it. Astronaut in first. Wolfstyle, Vava, Granadi. Holy moly, what a great round. And then Rhaegar actually in 5th place. Thrasher in 6th, and Elcon and Dog are the last players to finish. They can save it. They should save it. And they're finishing. So every player was able to finish. But, of course, wow. I was not expecting that everyone is getting it. So, Granadi off to a dream start here with 39 points. I wanted to say Astronaut with a dream start because he is so far ahead. But also Granadi with 39 points, 8 points ahead of the 3rd place. So this will give him some room. As you see, Granadi with a good approach. Went a bit too off, so not a lot of speed for him. Vava is making it. Wolfstyle in 2nd, and then Thrasher, Astronaut, and Dog. So it seems that Granadi has failed the ending here, and he will most likely grant himself only 1 point. Yes, he will. No, he actually will grant himself 2 points, because there's a player by the name of Elcon who has deleted already. So he's playing the time attack time attack model here, which is not that good, because you need to get yourself every point that is possible. So Astronaut a lead of 19 points over his opponents. Granadi not with the best start, drops behind. Elcon goes for the right side approach, so he will be a little bit further behind as well for 25 of a second. Let's go a little bit further ahead. It is Elcon and Dog all jumping on the booster directly. Astronaut, let's see, can he make it? Astronaut is saving it, and what was that ending from Astronaut? Astronaut just throwing it away from 1st to 4th place in the ending section. And then Vava with the wall bang. I would do that as well. Dog also finishing, and then we have Granadi in last place. So Wolfstyle, Rhaegar with valuable 10 and 8 points respectively. And Wolfstyle will actually go to that second place now, as well as Vava. So Granadi dropped from second to fourth place on this match, but still a huge lead towards that 5th, 6th and 7th place. But Rhaegar came closer because he granted himself 8 points in the prior round. And this time around it's Rhaegar again with a very good start. Look at that. Dog, Granadi and Wolfstyle coming a bit closer, but Rhaegar just seemed to be on a good level here, but goes for the jump, and therefore he falls behind. Who's gonna take it in the ending? Left side flip, and it's Wolfstyle taking it. Astronaut in second, Granadi, Rhaegar, Vava, Dog, Thrasher. Wow, what a great flip there from both Wolfstyle and Astronaut, as we've seen Granadi and Rhaegar went for the left side flip. This is not good for him. Elcon actually flipping as well. Wow. So great flip there from Elcon, but he is down at 21 points. Not looking good for him. Astronaut at 73 points. What a great performance from the Oblivion player. Oh, Rhaegar with a mistake though. And he won't have a saying in this round. Granadi, Vava and Wolfstyle is your top 3 right now. And then we have Elcon not with the best jump. Wolfstyle is extending his lead. Astronaut and Vava. Oh, actually Vava with a good trajectory here. And Vava is failing the ending. So Astronaut is capitalizing from that, as well as Elcon and Thrasher. And then we have Granadi not finishing as well as Dog and Vava here. As I've mentioned beforehand, all of the players have failed the flip. So Granadi with 1 point, Dog with 2 points, Wow with 3, Rhaegar with 4, and then Wolfstyle will grant himself a little bit of more points towards that first place. But of course, Astronaut granted himself 8 points, and so he's at 81 points already. Very good performance from the Dutchman. A very, very good performance. Yeah, it's the only point system that makes sense, to be honest. So now the map is loading. That means to me that we have a night map. Yes, we have. And with a lot of lights, because night maps, those things here cause me to have such long loading times. I don't know why, but that is the case. And this is the longer map, as you can see. 55 seconds it is. And we could potentially see a finalist here, with Astronaut being at 81 points. So this is the map called Black Widow. Let's follow someone who has not failed the warm-up. We have one cut here that is coming up right now in this section where you can drop down. I know it's actually in this section now where you can drop down into the CP. Or just do a bug slide like Vava did. And yeah, let's see. So Vava in third place and goes for the wall bang, which is certainly a good thing. And we could do 1 or like 1 hour of Warzone, because I will be at my sister's place just after the Battle for the Crown cast. So we could do Warzone after that match here. So a lot of flips, a lot of half pipe jumps, a lot of box slides here on this track. So who will be the victorious player to grant himself 20 or 30 euro? Right now it's looking good for Astronaut and Wolfstyle. Vava and Granadi are a little bit further behind, but they can still make something happen. Then we have Rhaegar and Thrasher with 40 points respectively, Dog at 36 points, and Elcon with 27. So players have warmed up, and we will go into the first live round on Black Widow here. Let's follow actually Granadi here for this round. 49 points for the German player playing for Team Loud or Trackmania Heroes Europe. So both of the teams are in his nickname. Good start for him. Didn't get a slide, therefore he had more speed, but his line was a little bit off. But he's still in the mix. He's in first bet right now, betting out with Rhaegar and as well as Wolfstyle and Elcon here. But Granadi coming back strong. Now the cut is coming. Is he going for it? Yes, he is. As well as all the other players. He got it really good, but all the other players as well. Wosal and Astronaut are now in first place. Astronaut goes for the wallbang as it seems. No, it didn't. He just misaligned his line there. And Granadi now in third place. If he wants more than that, he has to push it a little bit more. Good speed outcome for him. Good approach for that box side. He jumps super far, and this will look good. But Astronaut with a little bit more speed there, and it will be Astronaut's turn to win it. Wosal with a mistake, and actually Granadi will get overtaken by both Wosal and Rhaegar, and as well as Vava here. So Granadi only with 4 points here. Wow, unfortunate stuff there for him. But I can imagine that doing a box slide with wheel is super hard. So Astronaut, 91 points for him. Dog sniping that 2 points in the ending. And who did not finish? It's actually Elcon who didn't finish. So it wasn't Dog who sniped the points in. Alright. Ooh, has someone made a mistake? And no, no one did a mistake. Oh, actually someone did a mistake. It is Vava and Trasher who both had to respawn. And this time around it's Dog in first. Then we have Wosal and Rhaegar in second and third. Granadi just a little bit behind. But let's see what the cut will do. Granadi with the early release. Good box slide though. Inside approach, and he will overtake Dog and move up to that third place. Actually second place, because there was another player making a mistake. So Granadi is pushing it. Granadi is pushing it towards Rhaegar. Only the ending is remaining. Good jump for the German player here as he is extending his lead here. So let's see. What is Rhaegar doing? Can Rhaegar overtake Granadi? Yes, he has more speed, but the ending is deciding it between Granadi and Rhaegar. Who will take it? Who's going for the risk? Rhaegar's going for it, and actually Granadi will overtake Rhaegar because Rhaegar can't come in touch with the finish box. So great risk there from Granadi here in this ending section. Great round though, and it is Astronaut being only 5 points away of him granting himself the final status, but Wosal and Granadi are coming closer. Granadi now up to 63 points. Then we have Wosal with 78. And Astronaut has already a lead of 17 points. So we will have plenty of finalist attempts to work with. So let's follow Astronaut, who needs 5 points. So that means a 4th place for him. Can he make it happen in this round? It's Elcon standing still at the start. So this is bad news for him. We see different approaches here. Granadi with a very, very risky line there, as it seems. So he's doing the Marius 5 risk. Then we have Dog and Trasher also in the mix. Vava currently in first place. And we see different approaches here. Dog, Vava, and Astronaut going for that box. And it's Trasher making the mistake. But Astronaut has to push it. He has to push it. But Dog with a mistake. So he needs one more person. No, actually not. He will be a finalist if he finishes in 4th place. But let's focus here on this battle for that first place. It's Granadi against Rhaegar yet again. Rhaegar with a better jump in the ending section. And Granadi with the risk. And he will fail it. And Granadi will drop down, but not too much, because all of the other players have made a mistake as well. So Granadi in 4th place. Then we have Astronaut in 2nd. Vava in 3rd. And Rhaegar in 1st place. Who's finishing? Wosal is also able to finish. But we have our first finalist by the name of Astronaut here going into that next round. He actually got 2nd place with a rather conservative play-wise. And Elcon not finishing because he's only at 32 points. So he can't make something happen. So, no, it's actually 120 points. I was wrong with that. I'm sorry. It was 120 points. Oops, I was in that French qualifier, I think. But we got everything sorted out now. Sometimes you just have that. So Astronaut up to 103 points, and he has a lead of 22 points, 23 points already over Wosal. And then we have Granadi with 68 points, who has a very, very good start. Look at that. Wosal comes back strong, but Granadi with more speed goes for the earlier release yet again. And we see players making the box slide, but Granadi not getting the CP. So as well as Dog. And Granadi really struggling here to grant himself a slide, which is really hard to do with wheel, because you need to steer and then steer again. But Granadi making a mistake, so he will be out on this round. So who will win this one? Is it Trasher, Rhaegar, or Wosal? Who will take it? Astronaut has dropped down. He is on P5 at the moment, but let's focus here on this battle. Rhaegar with a mistake. Trasher missing a mistake as well, and Wosal in 1st. Vava in 2nd. Astronaut in 4th place. And Trasher drops down from 1st to 5th place. Dog behind him. And then we have Granadi overtaking Elcon in the ending here and granting himself 2 points. So a mistake that Wosal really capitalized from, and Astronaut is up to 108 points. Next round. Wosal, not with the best start here. Elcon is also in the mix. Dog, Treasure, Valva all went for the warbang. We have seen some mistakes. Who dropped behind? It was Astronaut and as well as Rhaegar and Dog making a mistake. So a lot of mistakes happening this time around. Let's see who's making that one the best. It's actually Rhaegar with a mistake, so he will drop a little bit further behind. Wosal also making a mistake, and it's Astronaut not getting the CP, and he will be in dead last place. Granadi right now in first, but he's getting attacked by both Vava and Treasure, but Granadi has a comfortable lead of 0.2 of a second. So what can he do? Good approach for him, but will he touch the fence? No, this won't be the case, but the outside approach was bad for him, so this is certainly very hard to do for him. So Vava in first, and he will grant himself the first place with the 7th local. Dog behind him, Rhaegar, Elcon, and then we have Granadi finishing in 5th place after a mistake there from Treasure, as it seems. Treasure in 6th place. As Wosal in 7th. And then we have Astronaut not able to finish. That was not good for him. 108 points. Still, but players will come closer as we go to the next track, which will be Hydro. Yeah, but just imagine. Oh, damn it. You have to steer. You have to steer and then counter steer in the other direction. Like, you have such a big angle to work with the wheel. So that this is so hard to do, to get this counter steer correct. But still a great effort for Granadi here, and he will be certainly very happy that this map is over. So next map here, we have Hydro. So standings, 108 points for Astronaut, 92 for Wosal, then 81 for Vava, and then Rhaegar, 78 points, 74 for Granadi, so he's still in the mix, 56 and 52 for the Germans, Treasure and Dog. It will be certainly very hard for them to come back, but of course everything is possible. One good map and you are in. Actually, this is a cup that I could have been good on, because those are my type of maps. Let's see, Treasure goes for a lot of boost and will overtake Rhaegar, therefore, eventually. Oh, but this part is super hard. You have a full speed block there. So you can't release and readjust your line. And then, of course, we have this ending section here. Let's see who's approaching it now. It is Vava and Granadi approaching it with a flip into the ending. So this will be super lucky. But let's see who will take it. Hello, Eric. How's it doing, man? How's it going, man? So ending is rather random, because you can't really aim for a finish because of this half pipe. I think the second or the first one is the fastest. I think, of course, the first one. But let's have the action cam here, actually, for that ending section. T-Tours. So. Oh, damn it. Fucking shit, man. Dude, cameraman. Now it's working. Okay, good. So it's Astronaut in first place. Then we have Vava, Dog behind him. Granadi also with a good start. Gets this part really good. Moves up to 4th place. A lot of speed for him. So let's see. Only the ending is remaining. Let's spectate. Let's go into the bird view cam here and see who's gonna get it the best. It's Astronaut finishing not in first. It's actually Vava, Rhaegar, Treasure overtaking Astronaut in the end. So what a great ending there from all of the players. Vava goes super risky, but I think I should spectate the players like that, because this is better. Then there's also a safe finish, as you can see, which is Wosal approaching right now, and he will finish in last place. So Granadi with valuable 8 points, and this will put him closer and closer towards that 4th place. And maybe like that, right? Like here. Like that. That's good. That's good. Oh, Granadi not with a good start. Vava still in first. Then we have Dog and Elcon now in the mix. So Elcon now with a good start, as it seems. Let's follow him, who's only at 40 points. Vava, Astronaut, Dog jumping very far here, as you can see. Actually, Dog not that much. So Dog will have more speed, but Dog with a mistake. So it's Astronaut, Vava, Elcon, and Vosal, your top 4. And Granadi risking it so much here in this ending section. Rhaegar also in the mix. So let's go into the free cam here and see who will take that ending. Who will approach it first? Vava here. But Vosal, look at Vosal. Oh my god, what an ending from him. Vava in second, then Granadi in third. Elcon, Dog. But what an ending from Vosal. Holy shit. There was a pixel perfect jump from him. Then we have Rhaegar not able to finish the direct way and not finish like that as well, so he won't grant himself any amount of points. So Vosal is coming closer. 103 points for him, 99 points for Vava, and then Granadi up to that top 4 slot with 88 points in 4th place. Spectate Vava here. Vava with a very good start. Look at that. He is already 0.1 of a second ahead. Goes for a lot of speed. Not for the best air brakes though. So Elcon and Vosal are able to capitalize from that. So Granadi and Treasure are your top 5. Rounding up your top 5. But this is not looking good for all of the players. Elcon is able to maybe grant himself the first 10 pointer. But Vosal comes back super strong. Look at this line here from Vosal. Vava also in the mix. So good neo slides from all of the players. Vava with a mistake though. And now Granadi up to 3rd place. Let's go to that free cam. Oh shit, I messed up. So let's see who's gonna take it. It's actually Vava not making it. Who was first? Man, dude, I hate that the cam is changing all the time. This is bullshit. So Vosal able to finish. So Vosal has failed. And then we have Dog finishing as well. So Elcon got first actually. Then we have Granadi, Rhaegar, Astronaut, Treasure, Vosal and Dog. So Astronaut is now finalist. Astronaut is finalist now. Ladies and gentlemen, the first finalist is coming up now. He has to win the round to grant himself 30 euro. Let's see if it will happen. Astronaut on his way to maybe clock in a good time here, but not gets the didn't get the best start here. But still, he's in the mix. Vava, Treasure, and Rhaegar are also here. Astronaut jumps super far to the right and super far to the booster block, so Treasure will have more speed. Vava and Treasure are ahead of Astronaut. Treasure not with the best jump, so Astronaut will come closer. Will this be the GG for Astronaut? Astronaut only 1 jump remaining. He can risk it. Let's not go to the free cam. Let's see if Astronaut can take it. Astronaut with the jump, and he will fail it, and as well as everyone else. So Astronaut not winning the 30 euro. It will be Vosal who will grant himself the 10 pointer here. Everyone has kind of failed it. What the hell? Only 3 players have finished so far. What is happening? So Rhaegar. Oh my god. So only 5 players getting points here. And Astronaut, of course, not getting points because he's finalist. So Vosal, 116 points. It is all eyes on Astronaut because he is finalist and he could make it happen here. 104 points for Vava and 96 points for Granadi. So they are not too far away as well, but still it is looking grim for them because it is Vosal who is really playing outstandingly on this track. Astronaut this time with a very good section here, as you can see. Oh, looking good for him. Elcon with a mistake, and it will be Vava. And whoa, what happened here? Dog, Granadi, Treasure, all of the players came here in closer. So let's go with Astronaut who has made a mistake. Oh no, this, you hate to see that. So who will take first place? It will be Dog with an insane finish, but failed it. So Vosal in first, Treasure in second, Rhaegar in third, and then Elcon got himself 5 points. So this will be a double final situation now between Vosal and Astronaut here. Oh man, I think it's actually the last or the second last round on this track, or will we go to the next round already? Let's see. Okay, we'll go to the next map. Yeah, this shows why Vosal is one of the best players out there. He has won the Fatal Cup yesterday, where he clocked in 60 euro, and he could maybe be the victorious player out of this competition as well. First place is granting himself 30 euro and second place 20 euro. So everything can happen here, and of course we have now Spec On coming up, a map that I've not seen so far. But of course a track which is a LoL based again with a speed check here, but every player has survived it. So one warm up and we will go into the live round. Of course this is not live. Then this reminds me of the Raider Cup, another speed check. The Raider Cup 2016 to be fair. Another speed check is coming up. And now we will go into the last part of the track. Oh, this reminds me so much of the Raider Cup map here. Or of the Raider Cup 2016 maps. This is unbelievable. So, it is Astronaut being second behind Granadi here. Granadi really showing why he's... Or why he likes this map. So, let's see if he can keep it up. He is only... Oh, he's at 99 points. So, he is some points away. 21 points to be exact of him granting himself the final status. And so, 2 first places are not enough. But it will be enough to deny Astronaut and Wolsar the victory here. So this will get interesting now, as we have a double finalist situation. Astronaut has to pass the 120 point threshold at first. But let's see, will Wolsar use his first finalist attempt? Let's go ahead and spectate him. So loop, not much happening, and Wolsar finds himself a little bit further behind, 0.1 of a second, and it's actually all of the players who are surviving, and Rhaegar not with the best landing here, as well as some other players who have not seen there. It was actually Astronaut and Elcon, so Wolsar is a little bit further behind, and we will most likely not see a winner this time. Dog and Thrasher with a good section, so the German trio is leading the rounds here. Oh, but it's Thrasher just in the meantime falling behind, and Astronaut is pushing it. Astronaut is pushing it as well as Wolsar, so they have nothing to lose. Dog with a mistake, and Granadi now has to deny Astronaut the victory, as Granadi is now in first. Astronaut with a little bit more speed. Who's gonna take it? It will be Granadi denying Astronaut the victory. What a great round there from the German player. Wow, he will move up to 109 points. Vava to 111. Wager is able to finish as well, but only in last place. But this was super close. Look at this, 23 thousandths of a second between first and second place. So Granadi now up to 4th place again. But look at that. It will be super interesting now. Who will win this cup? Who will it be? Will it be Astronaut, who got finalists at first? Will it be Wolfstein, who started practicing this morning? Or will it be Vava or Granadi, who also are doing some damage here and already won some rounds? Right now it's looking good for Elcon, Vava and Astronaut here in this round, as well as Granadi, who was in the mix. Granadi actually moves up to that first place. Good jump for him, but Astronaut with a lot of speed. Let's follow Astronaut here on his way to win this cup. Jumps super low and makes the mistake. So Astronaut is out on this round, and it will be Granadi and Vava who will capitalize from that. So will Granadi deny the final status towards Vava? It looks good that Granadi will grant himself yet another 10-pointer. And yes, he will do so. Risky ending for him, but a good time with a 42.54 for Granadi and 119 points. The slap in the face for Granadi. But still a good performance for him. And no double final situation. We have Vava and Granadi, both with a slap in the face. And no finalist mode for them here. So no quadruple finalist situation this time. And let's see what is happening. Let's go. Next round is coming up. It is Granadi with a good start yet again. Accumulates a lot of speed in this stretch. Also, Elcon is here in the mix. Dogna with the best landing. And also, Vava is in the mix. So, both of the players with 119 points. Wants to make a saying here. Granadi yet again in first place. But then there's Astronaut. Granadi with a mistake, though. Wolfstyle, Vava, and Astronaut are here in the mix. Who will take it? Oh my god, this is impossible to call here. Astronaut with more speed. And it's Vava, the 119 player, who could make it happen here. Astronaut also in the mix. And they will push it. Wolfstyle with a lot of speed. Astronaut falling a bit behind. But it's actually Vava who will not win it. And it's Astronaut who will capitalize from that mistake. And Astronaut will win 30 euro. Oh my god. Vava choked the ending here. And it's Astronaut winning the cup here over Wolfstyle, Granadi and Vava. So what a close call there. The mistake that has happened there towards Vava was really, really unfortunate. Wow. but still deserved victory for Astronaut. The first guy who was finalist, and he won 30 euros, so GG's towards him. And now we have a triple final situation between Granadi, Vava, and Wosal, because the second place will also win for 20 euro. As we go into the potentially last round here, it is Wosal with a good start here, accumulates a lot of speed in this stretch, and we see Wosal dropping down, Wosal not making it, and now it's Granadi here, batting out with Vava and Elcon. Vava with a good amount of speed, but it is actually... Oh, it's between both of the finalists. It's do or die. Treasure is the one to deny both of the players, but Vava with a good uphill as well as Granadi. Granadi with more speed and the better angle in this section. Vava not with a good amount of speed. Who will win the 20 euro here? It will be Granadi in the ending, but both with a mistake, and it will be Vava in the end who will take it. Oh my god. What an ending was that? Holy shit. Oh no. Both Treasure and Granadi with the mistake there in the end. And it will be Granadi who will not be able to win 20 euro. GG's towards Astronaut and Vava, winning 30 and 20 euro. But what a nice cup to cast here. Yeah, I thought he would touch it earlier as well, but I think it was the Ghost.